this cartoon is still a ton of fun, even now that we're all grown up. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 crazy facts about Rugrats. Think you know Nickelodeon? Click here to sign in with your Google or Facebook account and take the new trivia quiz on WatchMojo.com. It's pretty hard, but get it right and you could win a collectible box from Culturefly, loaded with exclusive Nickelodeon toys, accessories, and apparel. Click here or follow the link in the description.
Okay, bye!
For this list, we're taking a look at interesting trivia and little details from this popular Nickelodeon series that you might have missed. Number 10, there's an insane fan theory. Rugrats is a much darker show than you remember, at least according to one fan theory. This creepypasta claims that Angelica is the only real Rugrat, and the babies she torments are all figments of her disturbed little mind. Chucky and his mother perished in a car crash, which explains his father's overprotective nature. Tommy was stillborn, and his father copes with his grief by making toys. Angelica envisioned Phil and Lil as opposite-gender twins, as she couldn't tell if the DeVille's aborted fetus was male or female.
You're not really Tommy, you're just a dream baby!
This haunting theory could retroactively traumatize anyone who grew up with Rugrats. But thankfully, co-creator Arlene Klasky has stated for the record that it's not true. Number 9, there's another insane fan theory. According to a much more lighthearted fan theory, Tommy Pickles has all the makings of a Time Lord. Much like the protagonist of Doctor Who, Tommy is equipped with a trusty screwdriver that's constantly getting him out of sticky situations. He rarely goes anywhere without at least one loyal companion, and the Daleks are even referred to in an ingenious Easter egg. While Rugrats usually stayed grounded in reality, there were a few episodes that introduced fantastical elements.
I think they're aliens!
Remember when the babies went to outer space? Sure, the ending of the episode suggested that it was all a dream, but maybe it's a sign that Tommy is destined for even greater adventures aboard the TARDIS. Number 8, the show was sued over Reptar. While there are a few similarities between Tommy and the Doctor, Reptar and the King of Monsters have a great deal in common.
He's big, he's green, he's mean, and he's back!
From his green skin to his towering size and the tendency to destroy cities, there's no denying that Reptar is a parody of Godzilla. Both in the universe of the show and in real life, Reptar inspired breakfast cereals, candy bars, and other merchandise. In 2002, Toho, the Japanese film company responsible for Godzilla, reportedly sued Klasky Chupo, the creators of Rugrats, claiming that Reptar was a ripoff. While it's unclear exactly how the lawsuit played out, one thing's for certain: we won't be getting a Reptar on Ice show anytime soon. Number 7, Tommy's different outfits. For almost 13 years, Tommy Pickles crawled around in a diaper and a blue shirt. Tommy can be seen wearing these iconic clothes in the unaired Rugrats pilot. At one point, however, his shirt changes from blue to orange. Tommy's wardrobe in the first official Rugrats episode was also noticeably different. Throughout the story, Tommy sported a red top and a pair of blue overalls. His signature ensemble wouldn't pop up until the show's second episode. Since the first episode revolved around Tommy's birthday, we can only speculate that his parents dressed him in a special outfit for the occasion. Either that or Tommy traded t-shirts with Bart Simpson somewhere down the line.
Hey, where's your blue shirt?
I don't have a blue shirt.
Number 6, the cast was mainly female. While Rugrats had a solid balance of male and female characters, the main voice performers were mostly women. It shouldn't come as a surprise that Cheryl Chase and Cree Summer voiced Angelica and Susie, respectively. However, many 90s kids were astonished to learn that Tommy was voiced by E.G. Daly. Christine Cavanaugh voiced Chucky for several years, until Nancy Cartwright inherited the role. Meanwhile, Kath Soucie provided the voices of both Lil and Phil. Oh, and the voice behind Dill is none other than Tara Strong. When animated children go years without aging, female voice talent is often enlisted in favor of actual kid actors. After all, audiences probably would have noticed if Tommy's voice dropped. Number 5, Tommy Pickles was born premature. We all remember the tear-jerking episode Mother's Day, as it finally delved into what happened to Chucky's mom.
Chucky, this is your body.
This Emmy-nominated special was full of revelations, as it also revealed that Tommy was probably born premature. In a flashback, Tommy is seen in an incubator with Dee Dee watching over him. Given Tommy's thirst for adventure, it's safe to assume that he literally couldn't wait to get out of his mommy's tummy and explore the outside world. Knowing Tommy's been putting up a fight since the moment he was born, it's no wonder that the little guy is so brave. It's subtle moments like this that make Rugrats such a poignant kids show. Number 4, the show was accused of antisemitism. Where a lot of children's programs have Christmas and Easter specials, Jewish holidays are typically overlooked. Rugrats was a rare show that dedicated entire episodes to Passover and Hanukkah, noting that the Pickles are part Jewish.
Latkes! I love this holiday!
While both holiday specials received acclaim from critics and fans, the Anti-Defamation League weren't pleased with the depiction of Boris and Minka, Tommy's Jewish grandparents. The ADL accused these characters of resembling anti-Semitic drawings from a 1930s Nazi newspaper. Boris's design was criticized once again when he appeared in a 1998 comic strip. What makes this especially odd is that the ADL actually praised an episode of South Park that took some pretty blatant, albeit satirical shots at Judaism.
What? What?
Number 3. The creators worked on some other popular cartoons. Former husband and wife Gabor Chupo and Arlene Klasky played key roles on several 90s cartoons, including Duckman and Real Monsters. Paul Germain notably co-created the Disney series Recess as well as Lloyd in Space. There are 2 shows in particular that all 3 of these animation giants have in common. One of them is Rugrats, which Klasky, Chupo, and Germain created together. The other is The Simpsons, which they worked on until 1992, roughly 1 year after Rugrats premiered. Interestingly enough, it was Gheorghe Pelucci, a Klasky Chupo animator and colorist, who suggested giving The Simpsons yellow skin and Marge blue hair. On top of that, Dr. Nick's design was modeled after Chupo.
Hi, everybody!
Hi, Dr. Nick!
Number 2, the Rugrats movie was the first to beat Disney. For many years, Disney was pretty much the only US studio known for producing animated features regularly. They faced some worthy competition in 1998, however. DreamWorks not only entered the ring with their first film, Ants, but Nickelodeon Movies also released their first animated feature, the Rugrats movie, costing $24 million to produce. The Rugrats movie exceeded box office expectations, becoming the first non-Disney animated film to gross over $100 million domestically. Going into the 21st century, animation started to saturate the movie market like never before, even to the point that the Oscars introduced a Best Animated Feature category. It's easy to think that the Rugrats movie helped pave the way for this.
Oh, Stu, you did it!
Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Hold on, Jonathan. Ciao, sweetie, kiss.
Bye, Mommy.
Hurry, Drew, I'm getting a fax.
And my personal favorite, Lonely Space Vixens. That's for after you go to bed.
Today's the big day, Gary.
Number 1. Elizabeth Daly recorded lines while in labor. Rugrats is all about how babies see the world, so perhaps it's only fitting, as well as ironic, that E.G. Daly went into labor while recording lines for Tommy. Although Daly was on the verge of giving birth, she was insistent on finishing her voiceover session. Reading her dialogue in between contractions, Daly was able to complete her work for the day with enough time left over to reach the hospital where she welcomed a baby girl into the world. Daly is certainly dedicated to her craft, making the perfect voice for Tommy, who taught us all that a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.